Okay, hey, I'm Andrew Rodriguez and I'm going to show you how to install the fuel door kit today. We're going to install a sensor on the fuel door itself, and if we have time we're going to put one inside the tail light too. Why? Just so you see how to do it. It's really easy. Start with a T20 Torx bit to remove the screw holding the fuel door. Pull out the screw. Take your gas cap off, or diesel cap, whatever you happen to be using. Fuel door will slide right out. Go ahead and put your cap back on so nothing can happen while you're working. Come over to the back of the fuel door. You drill a small hole right about here. Go ahead and take your sensor, put the wires inside. Take one of the alcohol prep pads. I like installing the sensor right here. So just clean that area off. Give it a few seconds to dry. And on the back of the sensor there's a 3M adhesive strip. Go ahead and install that on the fuel door. Okay. You can go ahead and drop the wire in the fender well there. Feed it in, pull the gas cap back off. What I'd recommend doing later on is taking some hot glue and just putting a bead of hot glue to hold the wire to the door. Not necessary though. We're going to come to the back of the trunk here. You have a few clips. There's a lot of clips that hold the carpet in. I removed them already for the sake of time. You need to pull out your carpet liner. And after you have that out, go ahead and remove the section in the trunk. Pops out like that. If you come over here, you can see your cigarette lighter, power source, and way back here is the fuel door actuator. The blue and red wire is always going to be hot, and the orangish brown wire is your neutral. This is the new fuel door controller. The shorter set of wires you're going to hook up to the fuel power source for the cigarette lighter. Put the quick crimp onto the wire that you're going to use first. You stick wire in, squeeze, that's one, and you're going to do your neutral. Same process, slide it on to the original power source first. Stick your neutral wire in the other hole. Done. You're going to pull the plug from the actuator. Take your crimp, stick it onto, can you see? Mm-hmm. Stick it onto the wire. Done with that. Remember, the black wire is going to get hooked up to the brownish orange wire, or orangish brown wire. That's done. Now you need to come over here. Wire that you drop down, you'll see it underneath the car. You either pop out one of the grommets, I'll show you that in a second. You run the wire up inside the car. Actually, I would run it through the frame first. Run it through the frame, then up where the grommet used to be. Come on up. Come on. Grab the wire that you just passed up through where the grommet was. The polarity is not important. You're going to stick it into the controller. Take your eyeglass screwdriver, flat blade, screw it down. Not a terrible idea to wear gloves when you're doing this, because as you can see, my hands aren't pretty anymore. Now with the fuel door open still, you want to remove the slack in the wire. You need to take your grommet, reinstall it. Go ahead and close your fuel door. Okay, and if I did this right, then the door will open. Not bad.
Yay!